Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. Now they can't bring him down. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, and getting down the backfield, takes it across the 40-yard line. That play goes for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now first down throw, Fields. The Bears at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. The Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Fields Raiders heading back right here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. On the move past the 40. And finally right down at the 23. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff though going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? It was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play.
John Elmore, 27 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. And they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they can't load a few guys as fast as he is. But all took his one drive. Now it's time to find the center in this one.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14. Now the NFL's leading rusher this season ago, Josh Jacobs. And then he stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that never played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
O'Connell looking to throw off first. His pass incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trim in the opposite direction because right now they're rated at 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or chip away their time.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's O'Connell. That's the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't miss. And it's an opening drive first down.
Running into the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense, holding the 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Short throw, and it's headed in by May. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's the first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on, and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They will run for the first time here with White, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it as a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, we hit right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, now O'Connell to throw. That's Myers. And he's going to have another first down as his tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. No motion, the tight end across the formation. And they get play action here with O'Connell. Throw out left, mark on Mayer. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their best guy. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw here, O'Connell.
In his grill. I think he's a devastator without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. He's lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A big play for Kelly. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's O'Connell. Now they go straight to the 2. Touchdown! Josh Josh Jacobs. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and they're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive defense delivers a score. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. Well, in case of the defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. The Raiders pick it up, and it'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
Now, meanwhile, the pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Parker, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the returns. They get this to about the 23. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play action. It's Fields. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. But when you do, you just put the ball on and then let it run.
It gets some space. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. Fields. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? It's the offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he's always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And it's complete to Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this 2 shall pass, this 2 shall pass. We kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Got an open man, it's Scott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shoot free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes they think on a play like this as a corner, you got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. So he had to move away from nothing.
Now, meanwhile, there's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. They seem a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
You can go for it if you want.
Except
you do.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Touchdown Las Vegas. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a round is on here in this first half.
Let's see, they turned home field advantage back on. So
after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And it makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. Taste and give. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take possession at their own 47-yard line. So I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
First down throw, O'Connell. They swing that at Ryan Jacobs. And the tackle given the name at the 38. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 in the first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and let it fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now O'Connell. To the sideline and incomplete. The play wide out to Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 23. 14 yards is the pickup there, a Raider 1st. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Short throw, then called in by Mayer. Michael Mayer with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
oh my God.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Fields of the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
It's hard to have vision as a runner behind the hole. There's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked out with them really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
What the safety was doing? Just stop running. Pursuit is bad.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And Parker, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. I'll take it.
Santos up an attack on the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here for what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
What's up, DJ? Pretty much just let the game come to you, my guy. That's what I'm doing.
Toss to the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start him as he's brought down at the 11.
The excitement of the kickoff this turn is to see a long one goes back in the opposite direction. And for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions, and the lead continues to grow. And if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you get a great pace for that. So I'm going to put the over to the other side. And then hit the comeback. Certainly. Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change,
That Aiden on there looking good, though.
this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
Should have started him soon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And first carry for Brandon Boulder. And a good stiff arm there before he's down down on a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want, and try for some bigger yardage.
A first run from the backup of Abdullah. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I just out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, O'Connell. It's a screen to Abdullah. Fights loose. And he'll go out of bounds, and here's right at the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller censored the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion right goes Adams. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. Catches Miller back for one throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
I thought I went out of bounds.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And he will get back to at least cover this. His sigh of relief there. But his offense will be set up deep in their own territory now.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Now a 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. Unable to corral him, he fights through. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Take it into the end zone. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
The Bears will on first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Fields of the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Only a yard on the key snip will be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Herbert powering up and down. Takes this to the 27, getting 4 yards.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal in every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
This now a 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap, Fields. And it's incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here comes the Bears punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Let that outside, and he still got it. That's crazy.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pitching it out here to Herbert. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Fields. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. That is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense. And they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? We'll see one of the highlights in just 4 quarters. That's what we're seeing from this group.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A nice carry by Jacobs, who's coming off a career year. Just when it seemed like Vegas may have been ready to move on from it. Led the NFL with over 1,600 yards and was more than deserving of his first All-Pro selection.
O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. The open man here, Renfro. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
Well, certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. Makes an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's across midfield. There he goes again. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 63 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Carlson now to have the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play with, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the team looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Throwing on second and long. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. On third down, Herbert. Pulling through the contact. He'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over about 50 now. And this defense is really having problems trying to keep him contained.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Three-quarters in the books. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now almost rolls out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drill every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Fields. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance from their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I think the backup's in there in a little bit.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's the one. He's got it. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Santos with the extra point.
I got to turn conservative on. Can't have stupid fumbles.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the shotgun, O'Connell. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. There's absolutely no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
On second down, O'Connell. Back to Renfro again, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Adams the man in motion right. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Flush to his right. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Well, a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
So that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
O'Connell back to the air on second down. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. But this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame. His nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. So he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He got reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just got to wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he could just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Here we go,
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Now Herbert to start the drive. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 9 now from the 21. Moore, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Fields. This will be caught on the field by Moore. Now it's Fields to the left sideline. And he's on the line down to the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Herbert. And Santos Nashville defends a touchdown. But they still play big time.
He'll take it, and he won't be able to smile about it.
Santos now at the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. T.J. Edwards from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They need 18 yards here on third down. O'Connell working from the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it in.
Smarter in the sportsmanship hands, but there's something to be said to call the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. First down.
On fourth down, honors the punt team sending this one away. And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
O'Connell on first and 10. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
To throw here, O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. And he corralled right around the 34. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again with O'Connell. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll be taken right on the chalk at the 45. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing, O'Connell. And incomplete. It dropped there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that.
That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And even with the game seemingly at hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Good shit, Connell.
But Charles, a lot of hefty faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Raiders, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Alright, let's go look and see if we got any upgrades. I needed that win. Alright, we got all of our scenarios. We went big. We went win by 17. And we made that shit happen, so. Fucking Divine Diablo said, let me get mine. We sitting over here with 36 franchise points. Needed that fucking shit right there. See what direction we want to go on the talent trees. Ugh. An additional focus player. That would be good to have. But in order for me to get that, I need to get these stupid talent refunds. Yeah. go with the XP for tight end. Why is everything so expensive? I'm pretty sure I had the discounts. Bro, they like went up on the they went up on them. That's what happened. So you really just got to be smart with your points. Because I was killing my D-line right with the red line and all that. So that's what I was doing. So now I got to refigure how I want to say agility on my cornerbacks. Cornerbacks, that would probably be better. What we got for the offense? Tight ends. I need the awareness for my offensive line. I need my line to be perfect. I think that's probably the best way to go. It's built from the trenches. Give them that awareness. Now let's see where I rank after a game like that. New ability unlocked. Michael Mayer out here just doing it. He got Tank. He got to get the 85. I got to get that morale back after that game that I had last week. Losing a fucking game I was supposed to win. They just nerfed my entire team morale, but we went out and we played like fucking big boys, man. We played like some fucking contenders. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what matters. That's what fucking matters, bro. Let's see who's doing what in the league. Yeah, my other quarterback, 9th in the NFL. I'm third in points. Middle of the pack on points allowed. Offensive yard, we got the second best. Actually, we have the best offense in the league. Because you got to consider everything. Kick returns and all that. It's going to be a matchup between me and the Titans, I'll tell you right there. He'd probably choose clock, bro. He ain't got enough sacks. Like that. The only way you have a defense like that is if you not fucking doing. We ruined the Bears, bro. We just straight up ruined him. Yeah, he got to be on true clock shit because he don't have the shit that matters. Shit that matters is sacks, fumble recoveries, and interceptions, and I'm leading in all of them. Me and the Titans, that'll be a good fucking matchup, bro. Only thing is, he's got fewer points allowed, but he still has to play another game, so some of these might change depending on who he plays. He's got probably the best run defense in the league. I've only given up like 2 big runs off some bullshit. 2 or 3 big runs. Because my safety just kind of stutter step. I don't know. But just kind of look at everything for what it is. The only team that isn't penalized, bro. And then we have +10 on turnovers. I think Aiden did pretty good that last game. him to have that many yards after one start, you know, and then I played him in the other game. He got 6 touchdowns. Might rock with your boy. Jacobs is doing his thing, bro. That's all he has to do. He ain't got to do too much. Just do your thing. You ain't got to force nothing. My boys just do their thing. See, I distribute the ball. Like you see the ball distribution, bro. Like I give that ball to people in high volumes too. I'm probably the only team in this league that does that. Like dead ass. Rams, nah. He's got 4 guys he targets: running back, tight end, and 2 wide receivers. Nope. Tight end, Flowers, and I guess he traded. This dude traded for. Come on, man. How you gonna have Nigba and Waddle? You deserve to fucking have cap penalties from hell. Like, you deserve that shit, bro. You brought this shit on yourself. Trying to trade for all them people. Saints, nope. Nope. Same thing. He just targets the same 3 people. Like, because you go to mine, I'm showing you what I'm looking for. Look at how many guys that I got that are getting 20 plus touches. You know, again, I got 2 running backs that are getting the ball. My tight end, I got to get the other tight end involved. But I'll work on that. But Adams, Tucker playing good in the slot for me. Jacoby Myers on the outside. He doing his thing. I just got to fix. I gotta see what I can do for this defense, bro. I need Crosby to get more sacks. He had 5.5. They robbed me of my ability too, and I'm still out here fucking doing shit. And that boy got a pick. Helps and Merritt, my safety's leading in interceptions. I can take it for what it is, man. My safety's doing their job. Alright, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to call it a short night because I got to get up for work tomorrow, but I'm off Wednesday, so you'll definitely, we'll do something tomorrow, okay? Appreciate y'all tuning in.